Alright, I gotta get something off my chest. No one is really talking about it, even though everyone is talking about how it's like a controversy and all that other stuff, but no one's actually talking about the real issue going on here. And that is the fact that people keep insisting that Ororon name is a localized version of Olorun, which is a Yoruban. I hope I said that correctly. Yoruban god, who is said to be like the creator of all creation, which is more or less sounds a lot like my god, whatever. And I don't understand why people keep saying that it's a localized version of this god's name. Who said that? Who said that? Is that a fan who said that? Is it because they put their information together and poof, this is what popped up? Oh, Google is recommending. Do you mean Ororon and not Ororon? I don't understand. The only thing I can think of is that they are leaks. Some kind of leak that would say it's a localized version. Does someone contact somebody and said, oh, that's a localized version of that name? I don't understand. Because Olorun sounds a little bit easier to say than Ororon. So anyone who thought that was a good localization idea was really, really wrong about that. Again, where do they get this information? If they are leaks or assumptions, those are not something you depend on to create a boycott for whatever. I mean, I know the boycott is not just for that, it's also for the whole skin color issue. But the fact that the VA, the voice actors, are getting involved because of supposedly some god is not represented in a certain way that people claim he should be. I looked this god up, by the way. I will show you a screenshot of Wikipedia. You can read it or not, doesn't matter. This god does not have an actual image. He doesn't even have a gender. Because the people never thought to do it. They viewed it, whatever, as a spirit that created everything. And it wasn't until Christian missionaries came in the 1800s that were trying to teach them about the gospel that they started to associate Olorun as a he. There is literally nowhere that it says that he should look anything like, he does not say he should be black, does not say he should be white. He could be red, he could be purple, he could be stark white because maybe he looks like a cloud. I don't know. There's no reason to be getting so upset about this one name that someone claims is a localization of a Yoruban god. This is stupid. And I know the people who watch this video will think that I am being all disrespectful and whatever. And yeah, I've seen some comments that say, I'm from Nigeria and this hurts me that this person is represented as a white person. I'm like, it's a super blurry picture, for starters. Now sure, I guess on Genshin's Twitter X, they have a clearer picture of him. But even so, he could have this super awesome lore attached to him, and why get upset because the skin color is not what you want it to be? Tell me that. Oh, it's not represented correctly. Yoruba does not exist in Genshin Impact. It does not exist in Tevat. This is Liyue. This is not China. This is Liyue. I'm probably saying that incorrectly. I'm pretty sure I am. But whatever. I'm going to tell you that... Get up, Cafe. Farina? If you didn't know, Farina... it's a Jesus Christ. in Tevat. She is Jesus Christ in Tevat. You watch the Fontaine quest, you will see that this literally tells the story of Jesus Christ. And guess what Hoyoverse did? They turned my Jesus Christ into a woman. A bratty woman that people, when they first met her, did not like. There are many people who did not like Furina. You know what? I don't really care. You know, might be some Christians out there who'd be like, oh my god, that's blasphemy. And yeah, that is blasphemy. That is very much blasphemy. Jesus Christ was a man. He was not a woman. He was not gay. He was the most perfect creation, and that's why he was the perfect sacrifice. He was killed for no reason whatsoever. He was killed because people were offended by him. So no wonder people didn't like Furina when she first came out. Am I offended by that? No. I absolutely love Furina. She is one of my favorite characters. Because yeah, she does represent my faith. I think it's awesome that a Chinese company would put my faith to do a retelling of Jesus Christ in their game. I just find that absolutely amazing that they would do that. So what is the issue? That some guy, some white dude, has the name Ororon, simply because people claim it's a localization of Olorun. This Tevat Genshin Impact is a fictional world. Natlan is a fictional place in a fictional world in a fictional galaxy. You cannot be politically correct in a fictional world. If you were to get a lawyer to defend this and say, oh, they should appropriate certain things and blah blah blah, I'm pretty sure you would not win your case. Because this is a fictional world. It doesn't matter what names are shared and what skin colors are shown. It is a fictional world. I am going to make a plea though. Whoever in Hoyoverse could be listening to this, probably not. It will probably never be seen. It'll probably be like, this video will probably be downgraded by a bunch of thumbs down. No one's gonna see it. I don't know. But I plead that they just change Ororon's name to Oberon, the fairy king of the forest. You can laugh now, by the way. I actually have a very hard time saying Ororon. I can say Ororon way better than Ororon. Ororon sounds weird. Oberon sounds so much better. The only problem is it's not an indigenous name. But, I mean, come on. The name of a fairy. Fairy king. Lives in the forest. It's kind of like indigenous. Indigenous? Oh my god, I can't say that word. I want my fairy king. When I first saw his name, I thought, is his name Oberon? That's so cool! And then I actually saw the spelling, I'm like, oh, it's not. Dang. Oberon sounds so much better. I can actually say that. I really don't like the name Ororon. I suppose when I see it spelled out, it looks fine. But when I try and say it, it sounds stupid. So, Dawe, if you hear me, the only name I know for Hoyoverse, how about we change his name to Oberon? It's almost the same. Seriously, it's almost the same. Think about it. Think about it.